Hi everybody, it's Phil Collins from Hair Uncut. We're at Salon International 2021 and we're talking to the amazing Thomas Hills. Hi mate.
Hiya, how you doing, alright?
Yeah, good. So tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
So we went on stage yesterday for HJ. It was fantastic. We went on the colour stage. Smashed it as usual. Did some really bright vivid colours, some really current haircuts. I brought on a younger team yesterday, so one of the girls, it was her first time on stage, so you know, no place to do it than Salon International, you know, scare the bejeebers out of her. So, no, it was great, it was fantastic, it was a really, really good day, and for the first time in, I think, 10 years, I can just come round and walk round today, so it's lovely. I'm just going to enjoy some of the shows, take it in, and watch the amazing creative stuff that's going on today.
And it just feels amazing that everybody's sort of here together, you know, it just feels incredible, this feeling after COVID, that the job that Jane and the team have done to put the event on, you know, okay, slightly smaller than normal for no fault of anybody's, but it's just an amazing feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be back. That's what I said when I got on stage yesterday. It's just so amazing to be back and to feel this vibe again, everyone walking around, everyone chatting, catching up with all the faces that we've been talking to over Zoom for the last 18 months, nearly 2 years. And yeah, I mean, Jane always pulls it out of the bag. She did with the BHAs last year, and she's pulled it out again. Yes, it is a bit smaller, but it's packed. You know, it's got the right brands here, it's got the right people, and it's got the right audience. You know, you can hear the noise. You know, it's got that buzzy feel about it again. So that's what we all want to see and what we want to feel about our industry, and everyone's shown up. So fantastic.
And again, this year you're in the finalists for the BHA category. I mean, you know, the collection's incredible.
7 years running.
I mean, it's just stunning. You know, I was lucky enough to be there when you actually shot the collection, and you know, just tell us a little bit about the collection.
The collection's, I mean, I love this collection. I've gone a little bit different to what I normally do. So, you know, I wanted to have a different vibe and feel something different. I wanted to just feel something a little bit different this year, and I went, you know, we had the choice of using more wigs, so that was fantastic, so we could really mix it up. And what was so nice was that I actually managed to do pretty much 2 collections, 2.5 collections within my 1 collection, so I had a great choice of what I used for the final shots. I was really, really happy with it. It finaled, so that, you know, that's great, and you're going to be in it to win it, so you know, I hope this year, because I'd be a Hall of Fame if I won it, so it means a lot to me. But it doesn't mean any more than winning it the first time or the first time I entered it. You know, it's you're in it. You've put your name out there. You've put your vulnerabilities out there. You know, to be critiqued by lots of different people. So you know, some will love it, some won't, and that's what it's like, isn't it, in this industry? You know, it's objective really to what people look at your collection, so I'm really looking forward to that, so it should be really
Tell us a little bit about, you know, obviously you've got this amazing salon. It's been incredibly difficult with COVID and the team and the motivation. You know, how has that been for you as a salon owner?
It's been tough. Motivating my staff hasn't really been a problem, but it's, you know, we all came back feeling a bit jaded, not necessarily rejuvenated, because we had problems. You know, great businesses were driven into debt, and debt that they would never have had. You know, they were flying high, but now we've just got to. You've got to forget about these 2 years. You know, you don't forget about them in the sense, well, it's taught you, but you've got to try and forget about the hardships that it brought, because we all learned a lot. We all got better in ways. We all struggled in ways, but I don't think anyone came out of it necessarily better or worse. If you've learned something out of it, I certainly did. You know, I increased things in my business, made my business stronger in a lot of areas, and it gave me time to really sit down and study the business. You know, when you're working behind the chair in a business as well, it's tough to actually be able to say, oh, you know, I need to put this week aside to be able to look at the business, and we did that. You know, we had 3-4 months to do it, and then another few months to do it. So it's been a learning curve for all of us, but it's forged some great friendships as well, hasn't it? You know, a lot of people have got to know each other that didn't know each other beforehand, and that's been fantastic. So I'm looking at it on the positive side really, and we'll all bounce back, and these are the events where we see it happen. You know, we're all there, we're all here, and you know, we don't have to be here, we want to be here, so that's fantastic.
And the thing is, you know, you're a great supporter of Hair Uncut, you know, a huge member of the community. You give a lot of advice to other salon owners and to other people about shoots and inspiration, and I think we're lucky to have you as part of the community because, you do have a real voice and an incredible talent. So it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I love this group. I feel not just because I know you, but I find it really amazing that, it's brought so many youngsters through it, and that's what I've loved about it. Yes, we have got a voice, and it's great to be able to, for people to listen to me, but I once wasn't a voice, and it was nice to have people that I looked up to listen to me. Yesterday I was on stage and I had the Mark Leeson team sitting there watching me, and that's an honour. That is a major honour for me, and I still have people that I look up to, but I also look up to the youngsters coming through. As I said, I put an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old on stage with me yesterday, and they smashed it, they nailed it, and it was fantastic to watch them. And I just like seeing youngsters come through. We've got a big drive at the moment. We've got to be able to make this industry look attractive again. They shut down our industry, and I think it shows some vulnerabilities within the industry. And now we've got to forget about that, and we've got to say to the youngsters, listen to that going in the background. Do you know what I mean? Who doesn't want to come and do this when we're actually, you go into an office or you come and do this. This is so cool, isn't it? And it's like, I think, I came to Salon International, I can't remember, many years ago. And I remember coming with my mum, and because no one around me wanted to come. And I was here and I was looking at all the people on stage and I was going, I'll do that one day, I want to do that. And it's been my drive. And yesterday and for previous years I've been on stage, and it's just, it's a dream come true. And to be able to put that into the Hair Uncut group and to talk to people about it and say that it's a positive experience. There's nothing negative about it. Nerves and that form of anxiety isn't a negative. That drives you. Every top pop star, every top football player in the world gets nervous before big events. And I think, I feel nervous. Every time I'm on stage I feel nervous before I go on, but it's fantastic. It's something that I thrive for, really. And to be able to talk to that, talk to the group members about it, and just diverse a little bit. Seeing some of the guys and girls that have put stuff on your group over the past 18 months, we've talked about it, you and I personally, and some people have been negative, some people have been positive, but I personally feel it's all positive because it gives people a chance to be able to show what they're doing, and I don't think there's anything negative about that. It doesn't matter if it is the poorest of quality. Big up to those people for being brave enough to put it up there, and I think it should be allowed to be able to do that. And I like the fact that you do that. It's not just the top hairdressers in the world that are going on the group, and that's important because that makes it elitist. And I came up the hard way. I didn't have any leg ups. I didn't have anyone helping me to get where I needed to get to. So, it's been great. So
listen, it's amazing to catch up with you. I really, really appreciate it. And listen, keep doing what you're doing because people love you.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Fantastic. Take care, mate.